Is this thing on? Yep, it's on. Hey guys and girls, it's your girl Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy Owens, and this is another Thought Bank Thursday. So, Thought Bank Thursday was basically a day that I established where I would just talk to you guys and share some of my thoughts about, different things that's going on in my life or different thing that's going on in the world, and just like I said, just sharing my thoughts. So if this is your first time here, welcome to the Green Fire Motivation channel. If you are returning, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for coming back to sit and listen to the things that I have to say. I can't say in words how much I appreciate your support and your returning to listen to what I have to say, because anyone who knows me knows I talk a lot. And so the benefit of having a YouTube channel is I can talk as much as I want, and I never have to see who decides to click off the video because I've been talking too long. But anyways, once again, this is your girl Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy Owens. So I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm just going to kind of talk off the top of my head about some things. The biggest thing that's been going on in my mind is the new year. This year is 2022. I just celebrated my 38th birthday, and, well, 38 last year, but I'm just saying, I haven't hit September yet, so I'm just celebrating my 38th birthday, and I am also well into celebrating my second year of having a YouTube channel. I started the Green Fire Motivation channel in September of 2020, and so we are now in about a year and a half into my channel. And so if you've been following me since the beginning, thank you, thank you, thank you, from the bottom of my heart, from the top of my heart, from the sides of my heart, from the ventricles, from the atriums, the veins, the arteries, all parts of my heart. Say thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your support. Um, Matter of fact, I just want to see if you've been here with me from the beginning. I would say if you were here with me and you've been a subscriber since 2020, I want you to go ahead and type the year 2020 into the comment box. If you've been here with me since 2020 and you've been watching the videos, you don't have to have watched every single video. I'm talking about when you subscribed. If you've subscribed in any part of 2020, I want you to type the words 2020 at the bottom in the comments. So like I said, this is the year 2022. And my Apostle Lewis, he says that this is the year of great expectations. And I believe him. I absolutely wholeheartedly believe him. I started the year off with God. And I don't know a better way to do it. Start the year off with God. Let him love you. Let him keep you. Let him serve you. Call out his word. He is true to his promises. Apostle Lewis told us, he said, start the year on God's promises because his promises will not fail you. Now, granted, I don't know who you are per se. I don't know where you are in what part of the world. I don't know what you believe. But I know that you have to believe that you came from somewhere. So, I personally believe that God is my Savior. And he sent his son Jesus to die on the cross for our sins, and because of his son, I am saved. That's what I believe. And you don't have to agree with me. It's okay. There's different religions. Everybody believes something different. That's my preference. This is my channel, so I get to share my personal thoughts on pretty much anything I want, as long as it's not outside of the YouTube guidelines, the community guidelines. So 2022, I believe, is going to be an absolutely phenomenal year. I think that it's going to be so great that I have to whisper, because the magnitude of my whisper is the complete opposite of what this year is going to be. It's going to be huge, huge, I believe that, I receive that, and you should too. Every year, everybody wants to, focus on their goals. What am I going to do this year? What am I going to do this year? What am I going to do this year? I want to say it is great to have a vision at the beginning of the year. However, there are some late starters who sometimes, January gets here and they say, I'm going to start in January. They don't start until February. They say, I'm going to start in February. They don't start until March. The key thing here, and I've said this before in other videos, get started. Get started. Even if you fall off, get back up. Because as long as you're pushing towards that goal, you will make it. You will succeed. You will accomplish what it is that you set out to do. And I'm not going to play the blame game. I'm not going to say if you don't make it, it's your fault. I'm not going to say that. You know why? Because as long as there's still breath in your body, there's still a chance that you will make it. And it starts with a decision. You have to decide this is what you want. And then once you decide, then your actions follow. You decide what you want and then your actions follow. But you can't say, I'm going to start a brand new career, and then you do absolutely nothing towards getting to that brand new career. You got to put the work in. You got to put the work in. There's no easy way. I'm not going to say there are no shortcuts in life. What I will say is this, money that comes easy leaves even easier. Money that comes fast leaves even faster. You have to stop and think why that is. You have to make sure that you have a solid foundation. There are so many people who came into thousands and hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars, and they go broke just like that. Why? They go broke just like that. Why? Because their mind was not prepared for the amount of money that they came into. Their mind was not prepared for the amount of money that they came into, as in they didn't know anything about budgeting. They didn't know anything about investing. They didn't know anything about saving. So what did? They went out and just spent as much as they wanted to spend, however they wanted to spend it, until it was all gone. And 9 times out of 10, they were probably in the negative because they didn't even realize they had spent everything that they had. So they were just still out there just spending. And I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just talking about in general. This has happened to so many people. So if you're out there and you're saying you want to do something different, you got to put the work in. You got to build the foundation so that when you start building on top of it, it doesn't crumble from underneath you. Because that feeling, man, that feeling. You guys remember what it was like to learn to ride a bike? When you first start, you got the training wheels. And sometimes one training wheel was higher up than the other one, so you riding all sideways. But the key thing was you didn't fall off, right? Okay. So you were preparing your mind for what you would have to do once those training wheels came off. Okay. So now you get to the point where the training wheels come off, and then you have, whether it's your mom, your dad, your sister, aunt, uncle, grandparents, somebody's holding the back of the bike while you're pedaling, and then what happens? They let go of the bike, and you fall, right? Right? We've all done it. Be honest. If you tell me you never fell off a bike before, I just don't believe you, okay? But when I was learning to ride, I fell off the bike a lot. That's when my mom always made sure that I wore long sleeves and a thick pair of jeans when I went outside, because she didn't want me to scrape up my elbows and my knees. I still did it, but hey, I saved the rest of my body parts, right? But you take you have the training wheels on your bike, and you're preparing your mind for what it is that you have to do once the training wheels come off. So once the training wheels come off, that person is holding onto the back of the bike. They let it go, and then you're riding, and then you fall off, or you fall, or you run into a wall. I've done it before. You run into a wall, like you didn't see the wall coming, so you went, boom. Right? And then it's like, you know, and then your parents are like, you didn't see that wall over there? You didn't see it? I'm like, yeah, I saw it. I just didn't know how to turn the So, so you prepare your mind for the training wheels to come off. They come off. The person's holding the bike. You're riding. You fall. But the key thing is, once again, get back up. Because the goal is to learn how to ride the bike without the training wheels, without someone holding you, but to learn to ride the bike properly with balance, with poise. Okay? So you get back on the bike, right? And you're determined you're going to learn how to ride the bike. And then eventually you don't have to have anybody ride behind you. You don't have to have anybody kickstart you. You don't have to do any of that. Why? Because one, your mind was prepared and you trained for that moment. So that's the reason why people who come into money without having any type of money management skills, that's why they blow through the money that fast. Okay? So that's why I was saying, you know, if you want to have a great year, 2022 is the year of great expectations. If you want to have a great year, don't think you're going to sit on the sideline and watch your life go by and it's going to be great. You got to get on your grind. You got to be like green fire motivation. Green means go. I'm on the move. I'm on the move with fire. Man, look, guys, we got to move. It's too many people sitting around with dreams that are not becoming reality. Too many people. You don't have to be one of those people. You don't have to be the one sitting on the sideline. You could be the one over there hitting the home runs and hitting the fly balls and sliding to the bases. And man, look, the only reason you won't accomplish what it is that you're setting out to accomplish is if you don't put the work in. If you don't prepare yourself. If you don't do what it takes to get there. Just saying. This year, like I said, it's going to be phenomenal. I feel it. How that song go? Like fire shut up in my bones. I feel it. Like green fire shut up in my bones. This is going to be a great year, guys. Please take advantage of it. I mean, right now, I've got 120 something videos and I've got 120 subscribers, which right now doesn't seem like much of anything. But I tell you what, I remember when I had 9 subscribers. And I remember telling my friend Christine, I was like, Christine, girl, I said, I got 9 subscribers. I said, I can't wait to be able to look back on this and remember this moment when I only had 9 subscribers. And I'm not saying that this channel is about the subscribers. Okay, point blank period. People who do social media, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and all the other grams, the whole purpose is to make money, right? Okay, yeah, that's true. I'm looking forward to making the money, but to be honest, I won't make any money if nobody subscribes. But, I still have the opportunity to share my thoughts, share my wisdom, share my experiences, to help somebody. And to be honest, to help a person, I don't know if you can put a dollar amount on that. I don't know if you can put a dollar amount on that. To help a person, to give them exactly what they need at the exact moment in time. How do you put a dollar amount on that? I don't know. I mean, we can guess. But how do you put a dollar amount on it? I mean, it's people out there, coaches and, life coaches and motivational speakers and all these different people. At any given time, they're giving out all this free information. We've got to stop undervaluing free. We've got to stop undervaluing free. I just did a video the other day, and I was talking about the 6 ways to be successful in the semester, people going back to school. And one of the things that I talked about that I referenced in the video was that I just dropped a golden nugget. And I was like, that is like the biggest golden nugget ever. To review your textbook. review your textbook. I don't know if I've ever heard anybody say that before. Review your textbook ahead of time. Read the introduction, read the conclusion and the summary of every chapter. And that gives you pretty much the most important information in the book. I didn't say don't read the whole book. I didn't say don't read the whole textbook. I was just letting you know that people like myself with crazy schedules, we can't always go and read a 300-page textbook along with all the other things that we have to do in our life. But there is a way that we can still get the most important information to maximize the information that we learn in the class. So we have to stop undervaluing free information. I haven't charged anybody a dime for any of this. 120 something videos, and I haven't gained a penny. But when I go back and I look at these videos, I'm like, oh my gosh. It's almost like, who is that person? It's like I'm having an out-of-body experience because I'm looking at it and I'm like, I said that? I said that? And it's just like, wow, the amount of information. And I'm not saying that I know everything. I don't know everything. I'm just giving you what I have. The knowledge, the experience, the past lessons I've learned. This is what I'm giving you. And it's my intention to empower you to take action and take control of your life, to allow your life to become what it is that you want it to become. That is my whole purpose of starting the Green Fire Motivation channel. I go back and look at my own videos because I need to remember what I said. And like I said, I'm just excited. I'm excited. If you made it this far, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You must have liked something that I've said thus far if you're still here. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Go ahead and type in the comments anything you want to type. I promise you I will respond. I personally respond to these messages. I haven't gotten big enough to get a moderator and all that other stuff, but I actually enjoy the interaction. And moreover, I do have a Facebook community. Okay, I have a Facebook community. It's called the Green Fire Motivation Community. So if there's ever a time where you want to talk about the videos, come on over, request an invite, or request to be a part of the group. I want to talk to you guys. I want to interact. I want to form that connection. Reach one, teach one. Each one, teach one. That's what Green Fire Motivation is all about. Empowering you to take action and take control of your life the same way that I did when I started this channel. So, this has been another Thought Bank Thursday with your girl Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy Owens. I will see you guys soon. Bye.